You know that I'm going to begin to work for the continent once I'm elected. And that's going to be in February next year. At the moment, I'm involved in the campaign, but that does not mean that Kenya ceases to exist. I'm not going to be very active in Kenyan politics henceforth, as I continue now to focus my attention on the continental campaign. But it is a phase, it is a transitional phase from active participation in Kenyan politics to moving towards African continental politics. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raila Amolo Odinga has decided to quit Kenyan politics. Raila Amolo Odinga, as he is saying here, will not participate in Kenyan politics. He doesn't want to be involved with the affairs of the Kenyan politics. In this video, I want us to look at the reason why Raila is exiting the local politics. If you're joining this channel for the first time, please subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment. According to you, why do you think Raila Amolo Odinga has decided to exit politics at this time? Because if you ask me, Raila Amolo Odinga has been forced by circumstances to exit Kenyan local politics, if you may call it that way. According to me, number one reason why Raila has decided to exit the local politics is the agreement between him and William Samoei Ruto. After the demonstrations, after the elections, there were serious demonstrations in this country, and Raila met with William Samoei Ruto in a secretive hotel in Mombasa. And then, after that meeting, during that meeting, there was an agreement that Raila would go for the African Union chairperson position. And Olusegun Obasanjo was given the mandate to present or propose Raila Amolo Odinga as the candidate for the African Union Commission. That was the agreement. So Raila is keeping his part of the bargain. The reason for this agreement was to exit honorably and give William Samoei Ruto space to govern. So, you know, there's been a lot of pressure from the government for William Samoei Ruto's side for Raila to quit politics. And that is why William Samoei Ruto involved or nominated close allies of Raila Amolo Odinga in his government. In fact, even if there were no Gen Zs, even if there were no Gen Zs demonstrations, William Samoei Ruto could have appointed these people. That was the agreement. Number two, in my view, at this time, Kenyans are feeling betrayed by Raila Amolo Odinga. Are you feeling betrayed by Raila Amolo Odinga? If he comes back and vie for the 2027 general elections, and you have been voting for him, what would you say? Utasema Baba Tosha? What are you going to say? For me, I've been supporting Raila Amolo Odinga all the way. But this time round, I think I would hesitate. And I think I'm not alone. So, that feeling of betrayal, kuacha watu kwa mataa, and stealing the show of Gen Z, and running away with a trophy, and cooling the Gen Z demonstrations. You know, Raila is also feeling guilty. He's feeling guilty. And he knows very well that Kenyans are feeling betrayed. And I don't think today Raila can attract the crowd that he used to attract. He would have difficulties raising the huge numbers of Kenyans who would actually come and listen to him. We cannot deny the fact that he has fought for this country. We cannot deny the fact that he has actually helped this country to move from draconian rule to what we would call what look like a democracy. Because before the second revolution, this country was under a dictator. So that one, we cannot deny that, and even the new constitution. But currently, Raila Amolo Odinga knows very well that people are feeling betrayed. So the more they see him, the more they get annoyed. Number three, in my view, is because of age. If you have been looking at Raila, with all due respect to age, I've been looking at Raila recently. You see, when he's walking, he has been aging gracefully. Because when you look at people of his age, some of them look like his father, Raila's father, in terms of age. And when you look at Raila Odinga these days, even when he's walking, he seems to be struggling, by the way. He seems to be struggling. And the energy, age seems to be catching up with him. And we wish Raila Amolo Odinga all the best as he ages gracefully. Because what he has done, he has done his best. And I think many people cannot reach where Raila Amolo Odinga has reached. So age is something that many politicians don't like to talk about. And you see, a wise person is the one who actually gracefully surrender to the things of the youth. And that is what Raila is doing. The other thing is popularity. I think Raila is not the most popular politician today. For a number of years, almost 1 decade, Raila has remained the most popular politician in Kenya today. Today, I think Babu Owino, Okia Mtata, Fred Matiang'i, they are stealing the show, by the way. In fact, Kasamuel, is it Mark Oure or Mark Obude, whatever, Kasamuel could be more popular than Raila Amolo Odinga today. And Raila is very much aware that his popularity is winning. His popularity is winning. And because of this, he does not want to exit. He can't wait for all the way to February. Because the African Union will be actually, the election will be on February next year. So you see, Raila is not that kind of person who would actually like to leave politics at kwa sababu ya hivi na hivi. The other thing is because of political realities. If you look at political realities now, we are having what we are calling generational change. Power is shifting from a certain generation to another generation. And that's why, if you look at the old guards, most of them are past sell by date. And I think anybody who is above 60 years in Kenya today may find it very, very difficult to win an election. To be very, very difficult. Especially if you'll be vying for an MCA, if you'll be vying for member of parliament, governor, and I think even the presidency. Okay, 65, 66, 67, something like that. The other thing is that I think he's borrowing from Joe Biden. Oh, Joe Biden had to quit the race in favor of Kamala Harris. And Raila Amolo Odinga may be borrowing from the American politics and Joe Biden because he's quitting because of age, because of health. Raila is also following the footsteps of Joe Biden. Ladies and gentlemen, there could be many reasons why Raila is quitting, but as we know it today, things are very, very different from the way they were in 2022, and those who be left behind without actually reading the signs of the time, they'll be swept by the change. And that is why William Samoei Ruto cannot win the second term, because of the changing realities. In fact, the changing political realities are favoring the few candidates I've mentioned. The fact that they're also favoring Martha Karua, Tata, Matiang'i, and other people. They're not favoring Gachagua, they're not favoring Ruto, they're not favoring Kalonzo Musyoka, they're not favoring Mudavadi, they're not favoring Papa Roma. All these guys, you have to retire come 2027. Guys, enjoy your evening, and please like my video. Please like my video.